Today's doubleheader includes a C drama. It is a 2026 contemporary C drama called Love Between Lines. This drama stars Chung Ching Chu and Du Yu Chao. This drama is one that has one of the most attractive photos, I think. I mean, I don't know if it's just like the coloring of the font and then the background, but this is an incredibly attractive picture that they've chosen as the cover for this. And I just really like it. And I think you will really like it. And yeah, it's definitely what drew me in and made me want to watch this drama. Now, for those of you who didn't listen to the first episode in this double header day, I am celebrating 365 days of Imi no. You can go over to my Ko-Fi and you can either contribute a picture that you want me to post, or you can just enjoy the gallery of the best Imi no pictures. I love him. He's my favorite male lead all across drama land, and I always want to see more of him. And I thought to myself, what's a kind of a fun, easy way to see him all the time, even if he doesn't sign up for very many dramas this year? And that was just to enjoy the visual. Girl, go over there and give yourself a treat. I promise you will not be disappointed, especially if you love Lee Min Ho. So I'm going to run through the pros, the cons, and the conclusions of this drama, tell you what I thought so that you can make a good assessment about whether you want to dive in, whether you agree with me, whether there's something I missed. Baby, let me know in the comments. Tell me what you think about this drama. And yeah, we can have a wonderful discussion about it. So my first pro is that the female lead's BFF is a really good actress, and I can't remember if I've seen her from Micro World. That's what I call C-dramas that are 10 to 15 minutes long each. I call those micros. I don't know if she comes from Micro World, but her friend is a real friend. She not the bitch trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's not got a knife behind your back. She's very wholesome and just a very good friend. She pulled her friend out of a miasma. She told her, let's go. Let's check out this. Let's do this tonight. Get your ass up. Stop being sad. And then, later in the drama, when she was kind of hard up for some cash, she was like, baby, tell me if you need some money. Okay, you chilling in my store every day. I can kick you down a little bit. And I thought that was nice. So yeah, her BFF is not annoying. She's not like that BFF that just has no agency outside of just being the BFF. She has a whole life. She's got a whole husband, and I just find her to be a really good best friend character. Next. Udi male lead is so handsome, isn't he? He has a very distinctive, different look, doesn't he? But no matter what you do, you can't deny it. And he just he just has a look to him that I truly enjoy. I really like looking at his face, y'all. It's a treat. My next pro is I love how this is it's a VR Clue Groundhog Day reset type of a plot. I love these types of plots. Something about them just breeds a dystopic vibe, which, by the way, is my favorite reading genre. I am a published writer, author, and although I write love stories, my favorite reading genre is dystopia. And that whole let's do it over and over and over and over again. I don't know why I like that, y'all. What's wrong with me? My next pro is that this drama is 44 minutes long. Like, it's the perfect length. I mean, I know they probably mandated by the Ministry of Drama Minutes to do it this way, but these 44 minutes feels just right. I think that it forces the drama creators to cut the story off at a point where it makes binging more enjoyable. Because sometimes these episodes, they kind of have a hard cut at the end. And it's almost like an automatic cliffhanger, even if it's not an actual cliffhanger they're going for. The hard cut makes it an auto cliffhanger. And I really like the length of time, because also with these, it's not so short that you have to pay attention every second, so that you don't miss anything. But it's not so long that when the episode starts to wind down, you're like, oh, that's it. I like that. Oh, that's it to it. I mean, when I'm watching a micro, I know, oh, that's it. I see that coming from a mile away. But the 44 minutes, for one reason or another, by now, I should not be surprised when this shit's ending. I shouldn't be like, oh, that's it. No. But the 44 minutes is perfect. Now, you have to watch episode 3. This first impression is confined to episodes 1 through 3. You have to watch episode 3 to understand this, but if you have, you know what I'm saying when I say the shot, when he shoots the ghosts, it's adorable. OMG, it made me smile. I was like, oh, before I caught myself, I was like, dang, this is good. How do these drama writers know how simple I am? Like, why would I like something so simple? But I love that one ghost was cherry blossoms. Ah. And one shot was fireflies. And one was like these like glowy butterflies. I love that. Like, that's so good. And how did they know I was going to react like this? That's weird. So, my next pro is, like I said a couple minutes ago, this drama is so binge worthy. And I love the schedule that they produce these episodes on, because even though this drama just came out, before you know it, like, there are 21 episodes. I believe this drama has 28 episodes. And if you can't satisfy yourself by sitting down watching 21 episodes, like in C-Drama land, you rarely have to sit around and wait for it to drop. Because as soon as these dramas start, you look up and they're on like episode 32. And it's like, damn, that's cool. So like, if you don't have nothing popping on the weekend, you can always go to C-Drama land. And I'm talking about the OTA drama is going to be there waiting for you to binge. Now, we're not going to talk about K-Drama land, are we? We're not going to talk about that. Because waiting for one episode from week to week to week to week can be a little much. And it can make you forget dramas. It can make you move on to other things, which is why our watch lists get so fucking long and they never end. And that's a problem I'm trying to remedy for myself this year, but I don't really think there's any way around it. The way that they drop these episodes is just the way that they drop them. And I guess if I remember the drama, I'll come back, but you can lose your steam, I guess I'll say. And nothing's worse than that. And the truly, 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 truly good dramas, maybe they don't lose their steam. Like, for instance, I'll give you a great example. Heated Rivalry. That one was so intense that even if it dropped 1 week, 2 a week, I don't really see myself forgetting it and not coming back to see the conclusions. It was great that I was able to binge it, but it has to be on that level kind of for you to not walk away and forget about it and just move on to greener pastures. So let's move into the cons. My first con, and I don't know if this qualifies as a con, but maybe drama creators don't want you doing this, or maybe they do, baby. I don't know if this is a shortcut to likability or what, but the male lead, his character reminds me too much of his character in the 2021 C-Drama Fall in Love. Y'all remember that one. In that one, he was a general, and in this one, he like a damn general. He a general, and it's hard to not see that when you're watching. This is very reminiscent. My next con is, the living situation reminds me too much of the 2024 C-Drama My Boss. Again, another drama that he was in. Like, if you don't know, I'm telling you now, let me spoil it for you. And now that you've had a chance to duck out of here, if you don't want to hear it, in My Boss, there was a cohabitation plot, and this one has it as well. I haven't seen how it unfolds yet, but it does just remind me of My Boss. My next con. I can see who the male lead is. Like, I can see some of his motivation as far as his output, his personality. He's rich and misunderstood and probably like a savant. So, it makes him seem all rough or whatever. But I don't know who the female lead is beyond her being broke. I don't know who she is. And being broke is a world in and of itself. I get it. I totally get it. Like, they probably felt like, hey, We ain't gonna give her too many problems because brokenness is enough. So I guess that ain't no kind no more. I'm just saying, I don't really know who she is. I just know she's there, she's doing things, she's saying things, but I don't know who she is. The BFF, I feel like I understand her as a person more. So, I just hope that I don't want to be bashed over my head with backstory. Please, for the love of everything holy, no parents. Don't bring, I know they probably won't be able to resist with 28 episodes of giving us a parent story, but if y'all could just leave the parents out of this, it would be wonderful. I would forgive you giving me a female lead with no personality for no parents. The next con, which doesn't have to be a con if it turns out to be like, do you like Brahms? The 2020 Hanguk drama, baby, that slow burn, I don't know what they did with that one, y'all. I don't know what was so special about that. And if you know Idak Sadang like I do, I cannot stand stories that are not gonna get there. Like, can you please get there? Can we stop this? But do you like Brahms? Man, I just wish all slow burns were like that. Okay? I just wish they were. This drama is very much a slow burn. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit, faster, like, y'all. I know y'all tired of hearing this, those from the podcast, okay? But we in C-Drama land, so I can legitimately talk about this. Like, my favorite contemporary C-Drama is Amidst the Storm of Love. And in the first 5 minutes, baby, we in love, we locked in, we together, we can't live without each other. First 5 minutes, straight up. And I can't understand why all dramas can't do this. Y'all know what I'm saying? I mean, the stories have to be different, but I get it. In conclusion, my first conclusion is that, there are too many borrowed plots in this. Too many. The 2 dramas that I said initially, there are too many borrowed plots in this. And it sounds harsher than what I want to convey because this drama is very good. Like, did I say that yet? This drama actually is good. I really do like this drama. So please don't think I'm saying this drama's bad. It's not. It's just that when you watch the male lead in this, you're going to be like, oh, look at him from My Boss. And, ooh, look at him from, And I don't really want to do that. He's so handsome that he has got to have a totally different role every time he's on the screen so that I can see him correctly. Like, I want him to stay Junpyo forever. Y'all, I want him to stay Junpyo forever. Yeah, I just want him to be that over and over again. For some reason, typecasting works in K-drama land, but over here in C-drama land, at least with this actor, because, he's been on the scene, but you can't call him like a, what's his name, y'all? Oh, Lord, what's his name? I can't remember his name. William Chun, is that his name? Okay, he's not like him, like a OG, like, a straight G. He's relatively new in my estimation, and he's not really at that level where you want to kind of typecast him yet. Unless you in the vertical world, that's a whole nother animal, and I won't hijack this episode. But if he only wanted to dominate over there, he could do the same role every day, and we would love it. But this, I can tell he wants some range, and it's just very difficult to separate him and just to see how this role is different from those roles. It's hard. Let me say, the drama that he had with Victoria's Song, I really liked that one. I really liked the way he looked on that. And I think it was the hairdo that really made it look different, So, I don't know. He's got a very distinctive face, and I just feel like you have to do different things with the plot because his face is just so stringent in a very handsome, good way. But if you don't do that, it's going to look like he's doing the same shit over and over and over again. And I don't want that for him because he has the potential to become one of the G's. And yeah, don't nobody got time for that. My next conclusion is that the female lead, I had to look this up because I was like, baby, what have you done to your face, or what are you doing with this role that's making you look different? And yes, it is the girl from the 2024 drama that she stole the show. Her and Ryan Chung stole the show, baby. How you steal the show from Esther and Jung Ding He? How you steal the show from them? Baby stole the entirety of the show. You have to watch it to know it. But baby, Ryan Chung, ugh. Now, I want to see him play evil all the time. See how subjective this is? Because, like, Ryan Chung, I just want to see him play a continuation of the character he was in My Journey to You forever. Like, I want every drama to be that. I know, it's so weird. It's so strange, but it just works. It just looks good on some people. But I'm side-eyeing her, y'all. I just be waiting for her to do something janky. I just be waiting for her to do it because she nailed that role. She did it so well that this cutesy tootsie, normal pedestrian role she's playing right now, just not cutting it. I need you to go tell the real police on him. I need you to do something. And now I'll roll into my premise so you can know what this drama is about. So, as I alluded to earlier, female lead is a little despondent, a little sad, a little depressed. And if I am not mistaken, it was due to heartbreak early in the drama. And she kind of stayed in the bed for a month. It was one of those heartbreaks, the ones that are hard to kind of move forward after. And her friend was like, girl, you getting up today. Today, I got something for us to go do. So they put clothes on and they go. And she's like, what are we doing? Where are we at? And she was like, we're about to go play this game, but it's a virtual reality game. And all you got to do is, you come to this centralized location, you pick up your bag or whatever. She's good at this game. I don't know how much of that was not recorded, y'all. I'm trying my best, y'all. Anyway, she's in the game and the male lead's face is facing. And she's like, ooh, I like him. So the good thing about liking the male lead is that he's a centralized character in the game. And because he's so central, he's like the marshal or the general, she has to deal with him a lot. Like, he's one of the main people you have to keep from becoming the mayor of the town. So, it's a weird game of double crossing where sometimes it looks like he's on her side. Sometimes it looks like she's on his side. But they always kind of at the end up double crossing each other. And they're always surprised that they double cross each other at the end because they're opposing parties. Like, everybody can't win. Only one person can win. So she comes out of this game and she starts to really enjoy this game and finds excuses to go back into the game. And through the course of her going into the game and, losing pretty much every time, she starts to really like him. He starts to like her. And although they're double crossing each other in the game, you can tell he likes her and she definitely likes him. So as we move forward in this, we learn that the best friend has a husband who's really cute. Oh, he's so cute. He's tall and all that. And anyway, they invite her to, drinks to a note bang, and she comes. And she's excited because she has heard that the developer of the game is going to be there. Now, some way or another between episodes 1 and 3, she finds out that, I think what it is it's a meeting of folks that are in the game. So it's, whoever the mayor is, whoever this person is, whoever the clerk is at the hotel, they come and they congregate at Note Bang, and you'll get to see those characters. So she's under the impression that, the guy that plays the general is going to be here tonight. So when her friend call her and say, come on, girl, do your hair and come on, she comes and she's like, yes. So her friend shows her who the guy is because she's not telling the friend, oh, I really like this guy. She's keeping all that close to the cuff. She's not telling anybody, but she's totally smitten by him. So she meets him and she's super disappointed because it's not him. And it turns out that, the male lead is like this savant. Like, these folks that are like at the very top of the food chain, they typically have 2 or 3 people insulating them. So you can't get directly to him. He's got a front person that poses as the game developer, but really he's the brain and the everything behind the whole operation. But he's like his figurehead, as it were. So she leaves and she's like, man, fuck this. I'm going back home because I did my hair. I did that and I put on my best outfit and this is not even him. So she's on her way home and it ends up raining. And girl, why is rain always a theme in this story? Did I not get the memo on rain, baby? I'm a writer. I got to put some rain in my stories, y'all. Rain is trending. It used to be blossoms. Remember cdrama land? Everything was a damn blossom because they figured out if I put blossom in the title, my drama's going to do well. Okay, it's rain now, y'all. So it's raining. She's got an umbrella, and he comes out of the place at the same time, the place that she was at. And she's like, looks over and she's like, oh, that's him. Oh my God. So he ain't got no umbrella. And she has one. And she's like, here, you can use my umbrella, my ride. And his assistant comes and brings him an umbrella, and he leaves without saying anything. So, he's like that kind of guy. That guy that's just like, what? Just because you have a lot of money, that means that you get to be rude and shit. Like, you're not going to be mad at him when he does it. But just, thinking about it in hindsight, I'm like, baby, you could have said no thank you or something. You could have said something better than just walking off. She gave you her damn umbrella. She offered her umbrella. But, okay. So she moves on in the story. And remember, I said earlier that she's hard up for cash. Like, she needs money. Her finances are not financing. So her friend is like, you have an attic in your place, right? And she's like, yes. And she's like, okay, why don't you sublet your attic, make them coins, and do it like that? And she's like, you know what? You sure right. So she goes and buy this big ass orange cabinet. She's trying to zhuzh the attic up so that when she shows the pics on social media, that people will be like, oh, I want to put my clothes in this big ass orange cabinet. Her friend is like, why did you buy this big ass? She was like, because I want people to like this. So she gets somebody to bite. And who you think bit? Yeah, the savant, because I said that he is, so please do not ask me why he is doing this, because he lives in a penthouse at the top of the top, baby. The kind of top that's like, oh, you like encased by windows. I'm like, man, that's got to be scary if like one day you drink a little bit too much and then you like scared to walk because it feels like you're going to fall out of the damn penthouse. But anyway, he ends up being the one that bites her little ad online. So remember the insulation. So he don't go and tour the apartment. He's seeing his right hand man to do it. But his right hand man has on, baby, I don't know if he got on some Google glasses or a damn camera on his lapel pin or something, but everything that he's doing, he can see it. So he's in the attic, he's looking at the room, this big ass chest and the bathroom and all this stuff. And he's giving her a hard time. He's like, ooh, did I tell you I need sunlight? And she's like, okay, baby, it's a damn balcony. You don't see that big ass opening so you can go out on the balcony in the winter? And he's like, okay. And she's like, this the bathroom. And he's like, it's small. And she's like, baby, which attic has a bathroom in it? You lucky to get this damn attic. So she's like, I'll be right back. She goes off to talk to her friend because they both have the same mind. Her friend is in her earbud in her ear, listening to everything that's going on. And so she goes out there now. The savant, his little punk self is around, like down on the street level. And they call this a lane, y'all. I love this. I don't know why I love that name. I have to put that in the book or something because they call what she lives on a lane. It must be something specific to C-Town. And he's on the lane, baby, around the corner, looking up, and he can see her out there. And his right-hand man is running it back to him. And he's like, yeah, she left out the room. And he's like, yeah, she outside. She talking to somebody. And he's like, oh, okay. And he's like, okay, but back to you. Stop being hard on her. I'm looking at everything you're looking at. It's fine. It's enough. I don't want you saying nothing else about this stuff. Stop making it hard for her. Just, yes, we're going to take it. So when she get back in there, you take it. He's like, okay, all right, all right. And the right-hand man, they don't never have a chance to talk. So when they can, they always overdo it. So she comes back and when she talked to her homegirl, she's like, look, I don't even want to bunk with no dude. Like, I told him it was cool if I had a male roommate. I don't even want him like that. And then he's difficult. So let's go back in there and just everything he's saying that's bad. I'm going to be like, you know what? You sure right. Just go ahead and leave. So she comes back. But when she comes back, he's singing another tune. He's like, you know what? I like this balcony. And you know what? You right about the bathroom. In this bed, I definitely love that wardrobe over there. And she's like, what? And he's like, yeah, I'll go ahead and take it. She's like, but, the sunlight, it's not enough. And he's like, yeah, it's perfect. And she's like, okay, well, and he's like, I'll give you 20,000, baby, whatever they do over there in China. I'll give you 20,000 of them. And she was like, this is an offer I can't refuse. Like, I can't refuse this. I have to say yes, even though I don't like his ass. I have to say yes because I'm broke. So she like, baby, you sure right. Let me give you the lease and everything. So she rented to him, packed up a bag, and moved into her friend's storage area where there's a bed there for her to lay in until I guess she find an apartment, y'all. But he only sublet for 3 months. So she's just going to be doing that for 3 months. And I guess he's going to scare quotes leave. But as we know, this is kind of a cohabitation plot. And remember, we're not in virtual land. We're in contemporary land now. So yeah, they're going to end up crossing paths because not only did he buy the attic, I think he bought the whole building. Y'all know how they do that. Y'all know how they do that. They come in your shit and then say, I own it. So you leave, stuff like that. So this drama right here, if I had to give it a star rating, I would give it a 3 stars, 3.5 stars. It's super watchable. It's got a lot of watchability. I'm not going to lie. If you walk away from it, you may kind of forget it until you run across the photo of the drama again, and then you're like, oh, okay, why did I walk away? But if you do that, you'll be able to jump right back on in there because for the most part, it's a Groundhog's Day. She's going back in the game. Every time she goes back in the game, they fall deeper and deeper in love. He goes and he rescues her, and it's just adorable, and I love to see it. I hope that this drama, the burn on it picks up quite a bit. I hope that they don't cutesy tootsy her too much more because she really plays that devious character well. She's not going to be devious on this, but I want to see this connection pick up a little bit more. And I'm glad that you stuck around this long. And if you did, before you leave, pump the brakes. Make sure that you leave me some comments. Tell me what you think about this drama. If you a G, you have watched all the way up to episode 21. So you can really give us some good insight on if this drama is one that, picks up a little bit, gives us a little heat, a little spice. And I would definitely appreciate you, and so will all the other listeners to cdrama. And with that, I will talk to you on the next drama.